Austin Charles at the plate, 1-1 count. Bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. Ball low and outside. Charles 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field so far. 1-1 score here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Rodriguez Cruz throws home a heater on the outside corner. 2 strikes now to Austin Charles. 94 on that last fastball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Charles for out number 1. Charles now 0-2 today. A fly out to left and a strikeout swinging so far. Eric Pena's at the plate now 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Right over the top of it. Change up there to Eric Pena. Arande working in and out of trouble.
Hi, my name's Ethan Bosacker, and you're listening to Fireflies Baseball.
All right, top of the fifth inning, and for those who are watching on MILB TV, hopefully you can hear us now. Super sorry that it appears that we were having some technical difficulties with the audio through the first 4 innings, but did a little bit of workshopping, and hopefully it's coming through clearly. At least in New York, they're telling us it's now coming through clearly. First pitch swinging, Feliz fouls it back into the netting, and it's 0-1. 1-1 the score, top of the fifth inning. Albert Feliz, the number 9 hitter, struck out looking his first time up against Arande. Fastballs bounced in and backhanded by Blake Mitchell. Kept it in front of him, but more for show than anything at this point. 1 ball, 1 strike, and nobody out. Break-even stuff right down Broadway. It's called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Albert Feliz goes down swinging. That's out number 1 here in the top of the fifth inning.
Center fielder number 1, Miguel Place.
The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Blaze. Swing and a miss. Now 2 strikes and 1 away. Oh, 2. Breaking ball, a hair low. Now it's 1-2. Time call. One, two's on its way. Fastball rocked to left field. Forget about it. Miguel Blaze hits his first home run of the season. He gets RBI number 11, and Salem takes a 2-1 lead. That's the Boston Red Sox number 4 prospect who gets to collect his first home run of the 2024 campaign. 2-1, Salem takes the lead, but hey, it's a solo shot. Not the end of the world at all if you're Felix Arande. Columbia still with a handful of innings to try and figure it out. Gotta just attack the next guy, Antonio Anderson. First pitch misses inside. It's 1-0. The pitch. Breaking ball for a strike on the outside corner. Antonio Anderson 0 for 2 today, and that's par for the course. He's hitting 114 on the season. Switch hitter coming at it from the left-hand side. Break-even stuff is a 93-mile-per-hour fastball that misses inside. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Both bullpens quiet in the fifth inning right now. 2-1. Cut and a miss right over the top of the splitter, and we're back even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-1 Salem with a fresh lead after the home run from Miguel Blaze. The pitch low and inside. Count runs full. Wind's blowing out to center field. Not that that impacted Blaze's home run. The pitch. Fastball inside. It's ball 4. Back-to-back reach against Felix Arande. First the home run ball, now the walk. And Marvin Alcantara will come up now. Alcantara 0 for 2. A fly out to center and a pop out to short. 2 air outs against Felix Arande. The pitch. Ball outside. The pitch. Ball outside. One offering. Check swing. It's a foul tip off Alcantara's bat. So despite the fact that the runner went, everyone's going to return on the foul ball. One-two's on its way. Breaking ball again, skipped foul up the first baseline. 2 strikes, 1 away. It's the top of the 5th inning. Salem on top, 2-1 over the Columbia Fireflies. And now an arm starting to move for Columbia. Appears to be Chase Isbell, the righty in the pen for Columbia. The 2-strike pitch. Fastball a hair outside. And we're even 2 balls and 2 strikes as Arande continues to get closer and closer to pitch number 75. Another runner in scoring position. Salem with a chance to double their current 1-run lead with a single and just 1 out. Arande sends it home. Ball low and outside. Arande steps off. He'll get a new 18. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 would be huge right now for Arande. Mitchell lines up on the outside corner. The payoff pitch. Fastball called strike 3. He got Alcantara looking for a monumental out number 2 that keeps the runner at second. Now John Habian will walk out to the mound. That was pitch number 75 for Felix Arande, so I think I know what this conversation is. You got one more batter. Nelly Taylor robbed Derlin Figueroa just an inning and a half ago. Figueroa had double written all over a ball to the left center gap. Taylor sold out like Superman and made the catch with his back facing home plate. He's 0 for 2 today, but we'll see. A lot of times when you make the good defensive play, offense comes along with it. The hope is Arande gets you through inning number 5, and then you got that guy, if you're watching on MILB TV, that's Chase Isbell, warming up in the pen with the opportunity to go 6 and 7. And then we'll see where 8-9 is. Traditionally, this would be Jacob Widener's spot, but he hit the injured list today. Not sure how long of a trip that'll be, but we wish him a speedy recovery. Widener with 5 scoreless outings this season, spanning over 7 innings. The pitch. Fastball inside, 1-0. Kicking the throw. Fastball hit high and deep to right field. Eric Pena's back to the track. He's at the wall and he catches it. Leaning against the green right to the left of the highways or dieways sign. That's the Department of Public Safety. Well, that ball just stays in the park, but the damage done. Miguel Blaze hits the home run, and Columbia trails. It's 2-1. We head to the home half of the fifth next. Let's see if the Bats can get going on the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
When fun finally returns, Bud Light legends don't just come back. They come roaring back, carrying a cooler full of Bud Lights, an inflatable dolphin, and those Velcro pads with the balls that stick to them. And this summer, with a cooler at their side, they're gonna make up for all the fun we've missed. Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers. Cooler up at BudLightLegends.com. Enjoy responsibly. 2021 AB Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Columbia now trailing 2-1 the score. It'll be Lisandro Rodriguez to lead things off on the rallying cry. After that, it's the top of the order, Eric Torres and Blake Mitchell. Rodriguez scored Columbia's first run of the ball game. Hit a lazy single, stole second base, came around on a base knock from Daniel Vasquez with a pair of outs. Switch hitter bang from the left-hand side against Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. First pitch, fastball way outside, 1-0. Heater, outside. Kicking the throw. High and tight, Rodriguez spins out of the way, but it's called a strike. Well, I guess that's what happens if you're a little bit too dramatic with it. Rodriguez gets busted. Pitch comes home. Bunt placed perfectly down the third baseline. Backhanded by Rodriguez Cruz. He throws to first, and it's wild. Turning around first, Rodriguez hustles to second, and he's in standing. That should be a single and a throwing error. A tough play to make for any pitcher. If anyone has that play, it would be a third baseman. I think Rodriguez wins the foot race at first and advances to second on a throwing error from the pitcher. Now it's Eric Torres' turn. Again, nobody out and a runner in scoring position. He walked his first time up. Last time, smacked a ball 400 feet away, but perfectly played by Blaise in right center field. Hit it 100 miles an hour, probably the hardest ball he's hit this season, but sometimes you're just not rewarded for that. First pitch, he stabs a bunt and misses, and the count's 0-1. Rodriguez Cruz sets. Now Salem's bullpen is going. Looks back at Lisandro Rodriguez, who's able to stand in. It's a righty tossing for the Red Sox. He's working quickly. Honestly, looks like Michael Sansone, a $1.95 from Cheshire, Connecticut. He's also in his second season of work in the Carolina League. Yeah, that's the lefty Michael Sansone working in the bullpen for the Salem Red Sox. Throw home. Bunt popped up on the first base side, foul. Now 2 strikes on Eric Torres. Torres hit it on the ground, big bounce, and ended up playing in foul territory, so the backstop McElveny couldn't catch up to it. O2 misses high and tight. Torres has been more than advertised this season for Columbia. We knew he was going to be a high average hitter. That part was never in question. Bouncing in, the ball gets away from McElveny, but McElveny perfectly plays it up the first baseline to keep it close enough that Rodriguez didn't try to third. In his career, Torres, only one other season, 36 games and a .319 average, 5 doubles, 5 triples in that time, and 18 RBI. But this year, an extra 10 points on the batting average, an extra 30 points on the on-base percentage. Slowly rolls one to short. It's gloved by Encarnacion. He goes to first, and it's dug out of the dirt by Albert Feliz for out number 1, 6-3. So Torres taking a step forward. Remember, another young kid. He turned 19 in December. He won't be 20 again until a couple of months after the season. It's Blake Mitchell's turn. Mitchell 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Mitchell, a top 100 Major League Baseball prospect. The first for the Royals after he was selected 8th overall, 82nd according to MLB Pipeline. The best prospect that the Salem Redsox have played against this year. First pitch is in the dirt and blocked by McElveny. He's been a busy guy this inning, already blocking 2 or 3 pitches from going to the backstop and keeping Lisandro Rodriguez the tying run at second. Salem in front 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0, fastball dribbled foul. Goes into Salem's dugout on the first base side. Chase Isbell still throwing intermittent pitches, but appears to be hot for Columbia to head out in the 6th inning. And Sansone starting to slow down his cadence. So the lefty should be ready to come in if need be this inning or next. The next pitch is pitch number 80 for Rodriguez Cruz. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Mitchell tried to take that one 500 feet. He comes up empty, and with 2 strikes and less than 2 outs, now you just want to put the ball in play. So shorten up the swing and see what you can do. One, two's on its way. Heater on the inside corner, called strike 3. It's 3 punch outs for Blake Mitchell tonight. 2 of them looking at that inside corner, which has been a soft inside corner for the home plate umpire. Daniel Vasquez has been the guy. 2 for 2, an RBI and a stolen base with the pair of singles, but Salem skipping the formalities. Liam Carroll coming out. He's going to take the ball from Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, and looks like he's going to go to Michael Sansone. It's our first SC Department of Public Safety call to the bullpen. Remember, click it, don't risk it. Do what you got to do to get home safe tonight. We'll step aside, then we'll introduce Sansone from the bullpen next on the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Hi, my name's Ethan Bosacker, and you're listening to Fireflies Baseball.
Michael Sansone on the hill for the Columbia Fireflies. Sansone, 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 1.50 ERA. Last year, he was with Tampa Bay. 3-3 record, 15 games, a 3.49 ERA before his release. 37 strikeouts and 28 in the third innings. Opponents hit .243 against him. He's like pitching for Boston, that's for certain. 2 outings for him this year, both of them 3-inning outings. First pitch to Vasquez, swings and fouls one back. Most recently, 3 innings against the Pelicans, 1 hit, 1 run, and 3 punch-outs. He allowed a homer. Against Carolina, a really good team that we saw last week for 4 out of the 6 games. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Vasquez cuts right through it. But 3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. This one, just his 3rd appearance of the season. Went to Fairfield College and pitched for the Charleston River Dogs last year. So the 24-year-old, familiar with the league, lefty 5'9", throws home, and the bender misses inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As we stand here in the bottom of the 5th inning, the tying run for Columbia is in scoring position. It belongs to Lisandro Rodriguez at second. Daniel Vasquez is at the plate facing a 1-2 count. With 2 outs, should he reach, Figueroa is on deck. Sansone offers. Chopper foul, third base side. A little too much hook on it for Daniel Vasquez, who steps out. Beautiful night for baseball. Started at 90 degrees today, but it's working its way back down into the upper 70s now. Ideal weather. 1-2. Breaking ball hammered to left center field. Blaze comes back and he's able to track it down. Man, does he cover a lot of earth in center field. No wonder he's a top 5 prospect for this Boston Red Sox team. F8, Daniel Vasquez shot that ball 99 miles per hour, but ends up coming down to earth in the field of play at the deepest part of the park. We'll move to the 6th next. Salem leads by the slimmest margin possible. It's 2-1 on the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
When fun finally returns, Bud Light legends don't just come back. They come roaring back, carrying a cooler full of Bud Lights, an inflatable dolphin, and those Velcro pads with the balls that stick to them. And this summer, with a cooler at their side, they're gonna make up for all the fun we've missed. Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers. Cooler up at BudLightLegends.com. Enjoy responsibly. 2021 AB Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Bally Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Bally Live app today.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Chase Isbell is on the bump for the Columbia Fireflies now. Isbell having an incredible season, 2-1 with a 1.59 ERA. The 6'3 righty out of Auburn weighs 210 pounds, and in his last 2 outings, he's gone 4 1/3 innings, allowing just 2 base runners with 7 strikeouts. Isbell throws fastball, slider, and curve, and he takes over for Felix Arande. Arande went 5 strong innings, 6 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks to 6 strikeouts. It's our second SC Department of Public Safety call to the bullpen of the night. First pitch to Stinson Garcia, flown foul. First base side and out of play. Remember, click it, don't risk it. Make sure you drive home safely coming home from the game or wherever you might be tonight. Garcia had the double and scored the first run of the game. That was back in the 3rd inning. Flew out to left his last time up. Pops one up to shallow left center field. That'll bounce in the Bermuda Triangle. Everyone was playing him pretty deeply. Torres and McNair just not able to get there on a soft hit single to start off the 6th inning. Finally, Encarnacion is 1 for 2, singled and was stranded at second base last time up. It's 2-1. Salem leads here in the top of the 6th inning. 7 hits for the Red Sox, 4 for the Fireflies, 2 errors for the visitors. Columbia clean in the field so far. Pitch number 3 popped up in foul territory, but that's going to fly its way over to the seating board. Salem in the lead right now, but at least for Columbia, the good news, so is Carolina, 4-1 as they head to the bottom of the 9th. Over in Fayetteville, ball misses low. And I know we're only about 25 games into the first half, but remember, the first half is only 66 games long, so we're about halfway through this first half. Fayetteville, a game and a half in front of Columbia. 1-1. Fastball dribbled up the third baseline. Charles scoops, throws to second, but they call it a foul ball off the foot of Encarnacion, who's now limping up the third baseline. So I guess the team you're certainly not rooting for right now is Fayetteville, who's first in the division, but also a little rivalry with the Kannapolis Cannonballers, who until Friday were tied with the Fireflies. Today, they lose 5-3 to Delmarva. The Shorebirds now 7-20. Ball misses low and outside. Mitchell stops it, and we're back to even. Kannapolis now sitting at 13-14. Losers of 3 consecutive. A couple other scores around the league. Lynchburg leads down east 7-5 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Myrtle Beach and Augusta staring at each other. 0-0 through 7. 2-2. Fastball fisted over the netting and just shy of the sweet level. Count remains the same. That was one of those where you see it and you think it might be destined for the press box. It was on the right line, but not quite hit hard enough by Encarnacion. Isbell rips a throw back to first, not in time. Charleston's trailing 3-2 to the Fredericksburg Nationals. Another team off to a real hot start. Only one of Fredericksburg and Carolina will make the playoffs, both of them in the North Division, but both of them with a real good first half. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Encarnacion stretches out of the zone as Isbell sneaks the slider past him for the first out of the inning. Out number 1, now it's the bottom third here for Salem. The Red Sox already up 2-1. Framie De Leon, 2 for 2, has an RBI already today. From the third base side, righty throws home, swing and a miss. Garcia found himself a long way off first base, started hustling towards second, but stopped about a third of the way there, and he backtracked. Columbia trailing 2-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Isbell sends it home. Fastball fisted towards short, backhanded by Vasquez. Only one play. It's the long way to first. Across the channel he goes, and it's a 6-3 ground out for out number 2. Justinson Garcia does slide in safely at second, but hey, you'll take that 2 outs, and you just have to focus on the hitter. That hitter, Daniel McElveny, who grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his last time up, 0 for 1 today, 4 for 15 on the season. Top of the 6th, so still plenty of time here. The pitch. Ball high and inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike to McElveny. Isbell's got the glove at the belt. Looks back at second. Throw home. Misses upstairs. 2-1. Gloves at the belt for Chase Isbell. Columbia wearing pink jerseys, 2-1. Line back and out of play tonight. One of 2 cancer nights for Columbia on the homestand. Tomorrow is the strikeout Hope at Bat tonight, breast cancer awareness night. So Columbia wearing the pink jerseys tonight, tomorrow, and on Mother's Day. Break-even stuff. Slowly rolled up the first baseline, stopped by Figueroa. He'll tap the pillow and take care of business. We'll talk more about the jerseys after the break. For right now, it's 2-1, and we're introducing another Warrior of the Inning here at Segra Park. You're watching the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
Are you ready for a new car? State Credit Union now has new car loan rates as low as 1.99% APR. And you'll enjoy having no car payments for up to 90 days. Not a member of State Credit Union yet? Joining is fast and easy. Visit their website for details. SCSCU.com. That's SCSCU.com. State Credit Union, taking members where they want to go. Terms and conditions apply. Rates, conditions, and programs subject to change without notice. Equal housing lender. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
A back-and-forth game early here between Salem and Columbia. The Red Sox got on the board first in the second inning. Stinson Garcia knocked a double to left center field and then came around on a Friley Garcia single to right center field. That made it 1-0. Columbia answered in the bottom of the third to tie it, but another answer, this one from Salem in the top of the fifth inning. Derlin Figueroa had an extra base hit robbed from him, 0 for 1 with the walk. Bunts the first pitch perfectly down the third baseline, and all you can do right there is scoop the ball up and call it a day if you're Antonio Anderson. Not too frequently you see the cleanup hitter bunting his way aboard, but it's a leadoff bunt single for Derlin Figueroa in the bottom of the sixth, and Columbia has the tying run aboard. Austin Charles currently at the plate, 0 for 2 with a flyout to left and a strikeout swinging. First pitch from Sansone misses off the mark. Sansone 5'9", but everything he throws just moves so much. Slider, curveball, changeup, and fastball. Was a South Division guy last year, so familiar with a lot of these players. Throwback to first, not on time. Sansone sets, looks back at first. Here's the pitch. High and tight to Austin Charles. But Sansone, like we said, pitched a lot for the River Dogs last year. 2-0. Line back in the netting. Has a Carolina League crown, actually, because of his work last year. Through 15 games and 28 in the third innings. And despite the fact that Columbia only played Salem for 2 series, he saw Columbia for 4 series, 2-1. Popped up, that's not going to leave the infield. Second baseman De Leon backpedaling, now in the outfield grass. And it's the center fielder, Miguel Blaze, who's able to reel it in for the first out of the inning. Against the Fireflies last year, Sansone 1-1 in 5 games. A 2.08 ERA across 8 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and 11 strikeouts to go with that .92 whip. So he had Columbia figured out, including Eric Pena. First pitch misses low and outside. Pena 0 for 1. He has struck out swinging, and he walked and reached second on a throwing error off the pickoff from the pitcher at the time, Elmer Rodriguez-Cruz. 1-0. Swing and a miss. High breaking ball that Pena chases but can't quite find, and the count's 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, Salem leads 2-1 over the Columbia Fireflies. Figueroa started the frame with a bunt single. He's still stuck at first. Break-even stuff. Fastball skied foul. Third base side, it'll find some chairs. I told you I'd talk a little bit more about the pink jerseys that the Fireflies are wearing to raise some funds for a local nonprofit. Works with breast cancer research. 1-2, scooped foul, third base side. Fireflies will be wearing them today and Sunday, and they're available at milbauctions.com. You can bid on those, and on Sunday, if you come to the game, you can collect it as it gets signed from the team. Throw to first, not in time. But all the proceeds from these jerseys will go to a local nonprofit that specializes in breast cancer research. 1-2's on its way. Heater on the outside corner called strike 3. Eric Pena goes down looking. 2 outs, and Derlin Figueroa looking like a tree. He's rooted to first base with Johnny Perdomo at the plate. Perdomo has struck out and popped out in foul territory. Columbia just needs someone to break through. 5 hits and only 1 run to show for it. A couple of walks today for the Fireflies, too. Fastball misses up and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Home half of the 6th. It's a 1-run ball game. Lefty Sansone shimmying on the hill. Looks at first, throws home. Breaking ball left upstairs. Make it 2-0. Bullpen is silent for Columbia, meaning Chase Isbell will throw at least a second inning in relief, and Sansone has solely thrown 3-inning outings so far for the Red Sox. 2-0. Ball low and inside, so you know he's fine. He's already threw 1, but I'm certain he's a guy who will be throwing at least 1 more, if not. And we'll see how things go, but he could be a threat to go deep into this one. 3-0 should be take all the way. There it is, a fastball at 85 miles per hour. And it's just watched by Johnny Perdomo. I like it there, though, right? Don't give the guy the out. Make him earn getting you out. Because if he walks Perdomo, then you've got a runner in scoring position for Brennan McNair. High bouncer goes to third. Anderson waits back, throws across the channel, and it's scooped out of the dirt by Albert Feliz as he fell down. But he kept that foot anchored to first base. And it's just a 5-3 ground out. Columbia gets the leadoff single but can't do anything with it. We'll hit a break when we come back. It's the last third of the game, top of the 7th, up next on the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Hi, my name's Ethan Bosacker, and you're listening to Fireflies Baseball.
Fly Guys are dancing the night away here at Segra Park. The first of 12 dances you'll see from the Fly Guys across the next 2 weeks. Always having fun here at Segra Park, and what a good way to start it in front of a little over 2,000 fans on a Tuesday evening. 9-1-2 here in the 7th inning. Chase Isbell against Albert Feliz, Miguel Blaise, and Antonio Anderson. By the time Isbell got to Columbia last year, his arm had enough. He had thrown a ton of innings for Auburn, getting up in February and starting to pitch in real games at that point, right? Came down after the draft. Fastball misses upstairs 1-0. And then he started working again after being down for just a couple of weeks. This year got into a normal professional routine starting a little bit later, and we've seen the dividends here in Columbia. One scoreless inning in relief for Isbell already tonight, 1-0. Swing and a miss, Feliz right over the top of the change. And we're back to even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Feliz 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts so far. Columbia trails 2-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Break-even stuff. Strike 2 along the outside corner. Isbell pitching backwards, back-to-back off-speed pitches, both rattling in between 84 and 86 miles per hour. Trying to get the leadoff batter for the first time on the night for Isbell. Allowed a leadoff single last inning. 2-strike pitch, swing and a miss. Feliz goes waving around, comes up empty, and Chase Isbell has a pair of strikeouts, 1 in the 6th, now 1 in the 7th, through 5 batters faced. It's Miguel Blaise's turn. Blaise has certainly played well at the top of the order so far today. He's the difference. Doubled in the 3rd and hit the solo shot that gave Salem a 2-1 lead in the 5th inning. Count him 2 for 3 as his average has moved up to 240. First pitch swinging. Blaise comes up empty. You look at how he's performed in his last 10 games as opposed to his first 10 games, you see what growing up looks like. Cut and a miss, 0-2. Blaise is hitting .282 in his last 10 games, has 3 RBI and a .350 on-base percentage. 0-2. Swing and a miss, back-to-back punch-outs from Chase Isbell. When the bender's working, it's working, and right now, it's working. Isbell punches out the first 2 here in the 7th inning and lends it to Antonio Anderson. Anderson walked his first time up. He's popped out to 3rd, and he is struck out looking. First pitch strike along the outside corner, and I know what you're thinking right now, but the first pitch of the inning was a ball. Since then, 7 strikes consecutively from Chase Isbell. 0-1. Strike 2. He's got a chance to have a 10-pitch inning with 3 strikeouts, though. It may not be an immaculate inning, but it's a pretty darn good inning. 0-2 on its way. High and outside. That breaks the string. That would have been 9 straight. Last time we saw an immaculate inning from a Fireflies pitcher, it belonged to Heriberto Garcia in the 6th inning, May 14th, 2021 at Augusta. 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches. 1-2 hook misses outside. We're back to even. Top of the 7th, 2-1 Salem on top of Columbia. 2 outs, the Deuces run wild, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Antonio Anderson. Gloves at the belt for Isbell, he throws home. Swing and a foul tip. No, Anderson sprinting to first. They'll say that he did not make any contact. Mitchell just unable to come up with the ball. And he's safe at first with the 2-out strikeout. Well, now that gives Isbell a chance for something entirely different. A 4-strikeout inning. That's happened a couple of times. The last 4 strikeout inning for a Fireflies pitcher belongs to John McMillan. He did so on April 26th of 2023 versus Augusta. That came in the 9th inning. Marlon Willis also had a 4-strikeout inning. That came in 2022. Is Chase Isbell the 2024 4-strikeout inning for the Columbia Fireflies? We'll see. He's got to take care of Marvin Alcantara here. First pitch misses low and outside. It's 1-0, but as of right now, 3 punch-outs here in the top of inning number 7 for Chase Isbell. And Antonio Anderson reaches on what's the wild pitch? 1-0. Fastball rocked up the middle to center field. Everyone will advance station to station. Anderson, who is punched out at second, and Alcantara now at first base. The key here is, even though you already got those 3 outs, you got to get out number 4 without allowing a slew of runs. It's Nelly Taylor Jr. now, and this is probably your best opportunity at this point. Nelly Taylor Jr., a 213 hitter, not a 113 hitter. The guy on deck, a guy who's already done damage tonight and is the top hitter in the lineup. Check swing. Taylor went around, though, for strike 1. Taylor 0 for 3 today. Garcia on deck 2 for 3 and hitting .330 on the year. Another arm starting to warm in the pen for Columbia. Looks like Doug Kirkland. 0-1. Fastball cut right through, and ooh, that got me too. That was the changeup. 2 strikes and 2 outs. That 4-strikeout inning still alive for Chase Isbell. Would be the 3rd time in Fireflies history that you have a 4-strikeout inning. He joined Marlon Willis and John McMillan. Let's see. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Cut and a miss. He got him. 4 punch-outs, 1 inning. That belongs to Chase Isbell, the 3rd in Fireflies history to do so. He joins Major Leaguer John McMillan, and he joins Marlon Willis, who did it in 23 and 22. It's 2-1 at the stretch. You're watching the Fireflies Baseball Network.
When fun finally returns, Bud Light legends don't just come back. They come roaring back, carrying a cooler full of Bud Lights, an inflatable dolphin, and those Velcro pads with the balls that stick to them. And this summer, with a cooler at their side, they're gonna make up for all the fun we've missed. Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers. Cooler up at BudLightLegends.com. Enjoy responsibly. 2021 AB Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Bally Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Bally Live app today.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
It's wagon wheel time at Segra Park. Chase Isbell with the 3rd 4-strikeout inning in Columbia Fireflies history, joining Major Leaguer John McMillan and joining Marlon Willis. Willis currently on the injured list for Quad City, but just signed to a new contract by the Kansas City Royals. Columbia trails 2-1 right now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brendan McNair is at the plate. First pitch, popped back and out of play. It's 0-1. McNair's 0 for 2 today for Columbia. Struck out in both ABs so far. A chance to set the table for the number 8 hitter, though. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on him. Sansone dealing thus far. 22 pitches. He's through 2 innings and 2 pitches to Brendan McNair already. Southpaw throws it home. Slap back in the netting. McNair stays alive. Sometimes that's all you got to do. Now 23 pitches, 16 in the zone for Sansone. Only 1 earned run on the season for him. 0-2. High and inside, 1-2. One, two. Popped up behind home plate. That's going to find some chairs, I believe. And it does. Backstop McElveny came over and was leaning against the netting, but that ball skewed towards us here in the stands. From the wind, here it comes. Foul tip, McNair staying alive. Sometimes that's what you got to do against a pesky pitcher like Sansone. Sansone in the zone with great control, a ton of movement. Sometimes just got to foul it off until he makes a mistake. 2-strike offering in the dirt, 2-2. That's what McNair's doing right now. 6 pitches into the AB to start off the inning after back-to-back quick frames from Sansone. Kirkland warming in the pen for Columbia. 2-strike pitch. Pop back over to me. And it misses. Nope. 2-2. That one popped back. McNair running towards first. It stays in fair territory, and the first baseman, Feliz, takes care of it. P3. Lisandro Rodriguez, 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. So 1 out, bottom of the 7th, 2-1 the score. Sansone on the hill, spins and throws. Fastball upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Rodriguez has been a really good table setter for Columbia so far. 2 singles, a run scored, a stolen base, and he has scampered an extra base on a throwing error. 1-0. Inside corner, it's a strike. Fastball's upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1. Swing and a miss. Back to even. Big swing from Rodriguez. Rodriguez originally picked up side by side with Daniel Vasquez a couple of years ago in international free agency and across the DSL, across the ACL, and their first couple of years here in Columbia, they stood as a tandem at short and second basically every day. This year, Rodriguez playing about 50% of the games at second, the other half belonging to Johnny Perdomo. Two. Misses outside. That's a good problem to have if you're an organization because middle infielders can move anywhere, right? If a middle infielder has a good arm, just like Austin Charles, you can throw him at third base. Yeah, he plays games at short. 3-2, slap back in the netting. But in addition to the games he plays at short, he plays probably 85% of them at third base, and if he needed to, I'm sure he could play in both corner outfield spots with relative ease. Payoff called strike 3. Rodriguez tossed the lumber, but he'll go down looking and head back into the Fireflies dugout. Rodriguez having a quick conversation with the home plate umpire, and now he's heading back into the Columbia Fireflies dugout. Got his piece in, and Eric Torres is at the dish. Two-1 Salem in front. Backstop McElveny having a quick conversation with Sansone. base runners aboard. Using a mound visit, Sansone with 14 pitches after he started off 0-2 to Brendan McNair across just 2 batters. So a 16-pitch inning. Maybe McElveny just trying to give Sansone a breath as the top of the order comes up for Columbia. For a 4th time, Torres 0 for 2 with a walk so far tonight, as his team's trailing 2-1. First pitch is right down Broadway and stared at from Eric Torres. Bottom of the 7th. The game's not over, but you've got to start making moves if you're the Columbia Fireflies offense, trailing by 1. 0-1. Cut and a miss. 2 strikes and 2 outs. The game in Fayetteville should be final. It is 4-1. Carolina takes the win home. Columbia 1 game back now of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. 2-strike pitch. Fastball loop back and out of play. Now, if Columbia wins, half a game back. If they lose, well, you're right back to where you were, a game and a half back. But this is a good week to make up ground over the Woodpeckers. 2-strike offering. Golf to right center field, but Yostinson Garcia able to track it down in the gap. 3 up, 3 down for Columbia. 2 more innings to go, and 1 run the deficit. You're listening to the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
When fun finally returns, Bud Light legends don't just come back. They come roaring back, carrying a cooler full of Bud Lights, an inflatable dolphin, and those Velcro pads with the balls that stick to them. And this summer, with a cooler at their side, they're gonna make up for all the fun we've missed. Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers. Cooler up at BudLightLegends.com. Enjoy responsibly. 2021 AB Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Watch me now!
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Doug Kirtland will be the 3rd pitcher for the Columbia Fireflies. You can't ask for a much better outing than the outing that you got from Chase Isbell. He goes 2 scoreless innings, and he gives you 5 punch-outs. Not too shabby. Gives the ball to Doug Kirkland, 0-1 on the season. Allowed that extra innings runner to score in the first game of the year as he got the loss. But a 1.23 ERA, a save, 16 punch-outs in 9 1/3 innings. He throws fastball, slider, and changeup. 5'11" righty. And he's going to quickly become a fan favorite coming out to Sandstorm here in the land of the Gamecocks. And you see a couple people with some towels dancing if you're watching on MILB TV. That's the halftime routine down the road at Willie Bryce Stadium. Yostinson Garcia, the first batter to face off against Kirkland, lines one foul up the first base side. 2 hits against Isbell, but no runs scored and no walks. That's the key. Kirkland rocks one home, and that's rolled softly towards the tarp. Garcia's 2 for 3, a double and a run scored already. It's been a good product in the heart of this order for the Salem Red Sox. Constant contributor in year 2. We'll see how long he stays here before he moves up to Greenville. 2-strike pitch. Taken outside. It's off the plate for ball 1. Gloves at the belt for Kirkland. He'll send it home. A fastball cut right through. 94 off the plate, but Garcia couldn't watch it go past. And that's how we start off the top of the 8th. 4 strikeouts in the 7th inning for Chase Isbell, and make it strikeout number 5 across the last inning and a third for the Fireflies pitching staff. Stinson Garcia's at the plate now. Garcia 2 for 3. A double, a single, and a flyout so far. First pitch misses high and inside. Swing and a miss. We're back to even. Encarnacion with a small sample size still at about 35 at-bats. For most guys who have played the majority of the games for their clubs, they're sitting somewhere between 65 and 80 at-bats on the year. 1-1. Swing and a miss. For Columbia, that's guys like Blake Mitchell, Austin Charles, Daniel Vasquez, Derlin Figueroa, and Eric Torres. Encarnacion steps back in after asking for time. Kirkland sends it. Breaking ball lined at Vasquez, climbs the ladder, but the ball squirms past his glove and into the outstretched arms of Brennan McNair. It's a base knock for Encarnacion. 1 hit per inning against the Fireflies relief pitchers thus far. Framey De Leon now at the plate. 10 for 41 on the campaign, 2 for 3 tonight. And the Fireflies defense in double play depth. Game 1 out of 6 here at Segra Park between these two opponents. We'll have 7 next week as Charleston comes down. First pitch, long cut and a miss. De Leon trying to get his first home run of 2024. But he already has a pair of home runs. Both of them came in the DSL in 2022. Ball outside. Only played 9 games in the Dominican in 2023 before he got the call up to the Florida Complex League, and there he hit really well. He hit 300, but no home runs over in the complex. 1-1. Runner goes. Ball's upstairs. Mitchell on target. The tag on time for out number 2. 2-6. There's the cannon from the number 8 overall pick of the Kansas City Royals. Blake Mitchell, known for his defensive framing, known for certainly his ability to hit the ball, and here showing off the arm that made him a two-way player in Texas. Ball misses upstairs. Mitchell threw in the mid-90s and had a 1.8 pop time in high school. We saw every bit of it there with Encarnacion trying to swipe second. Jesus Suaje walking out, having a quick conversation with the home plate umpire about what's going on with Framey De Leon, and this might be it. This might be the first time he gets tossed this season, because he certainly is not a happy camper with the way that zone has looked tonight. And listen, I'm not here to take sides. I'm just saying I understand. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. It's the top of the 8th inning. And while Jesus Suaje gives you a rundown on what's going on the field, I want to give you guys a rundown on what's happening at Segra Park this week. We're going to have a Frank Mazzucato bobblehead giveaway for the first 1,000 fans who come to the game on Friday. 7:05 the time for first pitch. And 6 o'clock when gates open. Jesus Suaje just pointed and drew down the line. Now Kyle McKinnon coming out. So he's trying to usher Suaje back into the dugout. Suaje did not get tossed there, but he certainly had the ability to say what he wanted to say to that home plate umpire. Oh, he did end up getting tossed, pardon me, so he does get rung up. Got his money worth. Throw home, swing and a miss. Full count now to De Leon. I don't blame Jesus Suaje. More than anything, it's about inconsistency, right? Hopefully that charges up the lineup here for the Columbia Fireflies. Payoff pitch. Popped up left side of the infield. Third baseman Charles comes in, calls everyone off, and he'll squeeze it. P5 for out number 3 here in the top of the 8th. 2-1, Salem on top. We'll move to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if that charges up these bats. You're watching the Columbia Fireflies on Bally Live.
Are you ready for a new car? State Credit Union now has new car loan rates as low as 1.99% APR. And you'll enjoy having no car payments for up to 90 days. Not a member of State Credit Union yet? Joining is fast and easy. Visit their website for details. SCSCU.com. That's SCSCU.com. State Credit Union, taking members where they want to go. Terms and conditions apply. Rates, conditions, and programs subject to change without notice. Equal housing lender. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Jesus Suaje now back in the clubhouse. He said his piece. Hopefully it was heard by the home plate umpire, and hopefully, in addition to that, heard by the lineup. A lot of times, that's a purpose ejection for a manager. Top the order up here in the 8th inning. Let's see what happens. Blake Mitchell, Daniel Vasquez, and Derlin Figueroa. The 3 due up. Mitchell 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and 2 of those, by the way, looking strikeouts, but let's see what happens against Michael Sansone. Second time Sansone is coming through the order this frame. Mitchell is still relatively new to Sansone, who pitched for the River Dogs last year. Not a ton of newcomers, but at least a couple different faces in this order. First pitch, fastball left upstairs. It's 1-0. Columbia trails 2-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. They'll have 6 outs to score 1 to tie, and 2 would give them the lead. 1-0. Looped back and out of play. Kirkland able to hold up his part. He tossed 1 scoreless inning, and now another righty warming in the pen for the Fireflies. 1-1 offering. Skied back and out of play. 2 strikes on Mitchell. Columbia would love to get that leadoff runner aboard. Haven't seen that since the 6th inning. Liner back in the netting, still 2 strikes. Only 3 times tonight, the 1st, 2nd, and 6th innings. In the first, Torres was caught stealing. In the second, Rodriguez scored. In the 6th, Figueroa stayed at first the whole frame. From the wind, here it comes. Taken low, 2-2. I think that's a case of message received from the home plate umpire, Pacheco. Kicking the throw. Taken low and outside. Mitchell's worked the count full. Salem has out-hit Columbia 9-5, but still a 1-run ball game here, and the bullpen starting to fire up again. Sansone with the payoff pitch, taken for strike 3 at the top of the zone. Blake Mitchell goes down looking. Now Daniel Vasquez comes up. He's been the tried and true guy who has made things work in this ball game. He's 2 for 3. He drove in Rodriguez as the only run scored tonight, and he had a stolen base to put himself in scoring position for Figueroa back in the 3rd inning as well. First pitch swinging, he fouls it off his foot. Sansone has not hit the 90s yet, but it's more about how much everything moves. 20 inches of break on that last pitch at 86. Gloves at the chin. Kicks up the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Lined up to center field. Daniel Vasquez gets hit number 3 of the ball game. Columbia's shortstop with 3 of the Fireflies' 6 hits. That's the tying run. Need to move him 3 more bases. Figueroa with the first chance. Bat came alive in the 6th with the single. Before he can come out to the plate, though, this one is not Liam Carroll. This looks to be Juan Rivera jogging out, having a quick conversation with the reliever. Sansone has pitched solely in 3-inning increments this season. Right now he's at 2 2/3. He has thrown 49 pitches, and I think I know the message, right? The message is probably that his pitch count is 50 or 55 pitches, meaning Figueroa is likely the last batter he'll face. You give the bullpen a bit more time to churn. It's a righty with his back facing us, so not able to get an identification out of the 15 righties on the staff here for the Red Sox. Throw back to first. Vasquez slides in safely. Sansone checking the shortstop who already has 1 stolen base tonight. Here in the bottom of the 8th in a 1-run game, they certainly don't want him in scoring position. The pitch, breaking ball, late swing and a miss. Figueroa was sitting back on it, but it looked too good not to go around. He'll call time. Looks like he might have gotten some dirt in the eye. Vasquez at first would be that tying run. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. Good take from Figueroa. He adjusted pitch over pitch. He was acquired at the deadline in exchange for Ryan Yarbrough from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Man, did he go on a run in the ACL after he switched dugouts. 1-1. Bender for a strike on the outside corner. He had almost 500 for the ACL Royals last year, so he was ready to come to Columbia. This year getting that first chance, came out of the gate swinging, and he settled in a bit at 240. Throw back to first. Vasquez again slides in. If you're left-handed and you have a good pickoff move, go ahead. Give it a shot. Sansone's got a good pickoff move. He's gone twice to first in this AB, so another time, and it's either you get Vasquez or it's a balk. 2-strike offering, this time coming home. Vasquez goes, cut and a miss. That's out number 1. Throw down is not in time, and Vasquez moves to scoring position. Bang, bang play at second. Daniel Vasquez able to scamper in with his second stolen base of the ball game, though. It's also already stolen base number 3 on the season for Vasquez. Last year, finished with over 20 stolen bases. Throw bounced in, and Vasquez's tag with his left hand beat the tag from the left mitt of Encarnacion. Liam Carroll will take the ball from Sansone, and he'll head over the bullpen. So we'll take a break with him for an SC Department of Public Safety called the bullpen. Click it, don't risk it. Make sure you're driving home safe, whether you're coming from Segra Park, the local bar, or just moving from work to home. You're listening to the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Hi, my name's Ethan Bosacker, and you're listening to Fireflies Baseball.
Welcome back to Segra Park. The Fireflies taking on the Salem Redsox. Daniel Vasquez in scoring position here in the 8th inning, but there are 2 outs. It'll be Austin Charles against Max Carlson. Power against power. Carlson has played 1 game in High A this season for the Greenville Drive. Came back on April 21st at Wilmington. Went 1 2/3, allowed 1 run. But outside of that, he has crushed it here in Salem. Had an 8 strikeout game in relief, 3 1/3 at Delmarva. 1 walk, and then 2 air outs for him in that ball game. First pitch to Charles. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. All in all, 22 strikeouts and 13 1/3 innings pitched for Carlson in Salem this year. I mean, the swing and miss stuff is definitely working. This is that back-end guy. 0-1 misses south of the border. All in all this year, 0-1, 3.60 ERA in 6 games, both high A and A ball. 1 save in as many opportunities, 11 hits, 6 earned runs, 7 walks to the 23 punch-outs. Opponents hitting .204 against him. Break-even stuff slowly rolled up the first base side, but it finishes foul. All in all, that puts him at a 1-2-1 whip, and most of the balls are actually hitting the air off him. So if you can get a hold of one, you can score Vasquez from second here. This is likely the pitcher that will finish out the game for Salem. 2-1 the score. Time called. It's a pitch clock violation. 2-2 the count. Columbia's bullpen asking for a balk. Or maybe it's the crowd. Tough to tell from up here, but certainly someone along the third base side asking for a balk. Regardless, it's a pitch clock violation, and the count's 2-2 to Austin Charles with Daniel Vasquez on second base. Throw comes home, bounces in, backhanded by McElveny. Count runs full. Should Charles reach safely, it's Eric Pena on deck. Pena, 4 home runs this year. He's hitting .230. He's made some really positive strides for the Columbia Fireflies year over year. Carlson with the payoff pitch. A fastball skied back and out of play. 91 on the fastball from Carlson. He's basically Sansone, who we just saw from the right side, but on steroids. He throws 5 or 6 miles an hour faster, but still 18-inch vertical break, 9-inch horizontal break on that last pitch. Payoff pitch. High and tight. Look out, Austin Charles, but he drew the walk. With the pitch clock violation, that's ball 4, and Columbia's got runners on first and second for Eric Pena. This is where Eric Pena really comes to life. And we've seen it now for parts of 3 seasons. When it's late and close, this is a guy with a history. A couple of walk-off home runs for the Fireflies already. This year, 14 opportunities, swings and misses in late and close games. In that time, he's got 2 walks and 2 RBI. Opening day home run as well. He loves opening day. 0-1. Way outside. We're back to even. I guess as that drops 19 inches vertically and 11 inches side to side, it doesn't matter how much it moves. If it finishes outside, you don't want to give the guy free swings and misses. Runners on first and second, the pitch. Taken, strike at the belt. Make it 1-2. Daniel Vasquez is the tying run at second. Austin Charles is the go-ahead run at first. If you find a gap, both can score with ease. Carlson's two-strike offering taken inside. Good take from Eric Pena. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. The infield in a 3-man pull shift. Third baseman Anderson playing pretty straight up. The pitch. Way outside, all the way to the backstop. Daniel Vasquez scurries to third. Austin Charles essentially walks to second on the wild pitch. That tying run is now 90 feet away. The count is full to Eric Pena, and Johnny Perdomo awaits on the wings should Pena reach base safely. Now a single should give you the lead. Everyone's moving on contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Pena goes right through 91 miles per hour. And Carlson strands the tying run 90 feet away for the Fireflies. It's 2-1. We head to the final frame. You're watching the Columbia Fireflies on Valley Live.
When fun finally returns, Bud Light legends don't just come back. They come roaring back, carrying a cooler full of Bud Lights, an inflatable dolphin, and those Velcro pads with the balls that stick to them. And this summer, with a cooler at their side, they're gonna make up for all the fun we've missed. Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers. Cooler up at BudLightLegends.com. Enjoy responsibly. 2021 AB Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Final inning here for the Columbia Fireflies, and they'll hit the bullpen one more time. Connor Fenlong on the bump after another scoreless inning from Doug Kirkland. Bullpen continues to be a strong part of this Columbia Fireflies club. Isbell 2 scoreless, Kirkland 1 scoreless, 3 total hits for the Salem Redsox, no walks, and 6 punch-outs as Connor Fenlong takes the bump. This year, a 3 ERA across 9 innings, 5 punch-outs for Fenlong. His first pitch to McElvany. Strike on the outside corner. First time pitching in a while. He threw on April 30th last, that first game against the Mudcats, but we all know what happened the rest of that series. 0-1. Breaking ball chopped to third. Charles comes in, fields it on 2 hops, a cannon to first. It's out number 1, 5-3. Albert Feliz is 0 for 3 with 3 punch-outs. Fenlong, 6'4", 225 from Govna, New York. Throws cutter, sweeper, sinker, and changeup. He's allowed 1 run in his last 4 innings of relief work. Was an undrafted free agent last year, signed by the Kansas City Royals. First pitch. Ball low and inside. A righty working from the first base side of the rubber for the first time tonight for Columbia. 2-1. Salem has the lead in the top of inning number 9. 1-0. Heater for a strike on the outside corner. We're back to even. Columbia utilizing 3 arms, but no one throwing an abundance of pitches, at least as of yet. Columbia scores 1 in the bottom of the 9th. We'd see extras, a sight we're familiar with. 1-1 offering misses off the edge. Make it 2-1. The pitch. Fastball golfed foul, first base side. Arande did everything he could ask his starter to do. 5 innings, 2 runs, 6 punch-outs. And the bullpen has been just about perfect so far. Now time for the bats to wake up in the 9th, 2-2. Heater low and outside, count runs full. If they can do that, they give these fans a little something to cheer for. 1 away in the top of the 9th. Payoff pitch to the 9-hitter. Roller towards Charles. Scoops and throws on the money. That's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Both via the ground out to third base. Top of the order, we flip the script. Miguel Blaze is at the plate. 2 for 4. He has either struck out or he's done damage. A double and a home run thus far for Blaze.
Center fielder number 1, Miguel Blaze.
First pitch. Heater inside. 96 on the gun. Fenlong pitched in the Missouri Valley Conference. Probably familiar with Spencer Nivens. Picked up in the first couple of rounds by the Royals last year. 1-0 misses south of the border. Was the first guy since '83 to throw 4 consecutive complete games. Bouncer goes foul, third base side, now to play. He blanked Belmont, Murray State, Illinois, and Bradley with those 4 complete game shutouts in the Missouri Valley Conference. 2-1. Bouncer towards Charles. 3 up, 3 down, all via the 5-3 ground out. Tip the cap to your third baseman. It's a Chim Spector clean sweep inning. Visit chimspector.com/fireflies and you'll receive 10% off your next chimney inspection or service. To the bottom of the 9th we go. It's a 1-run differential. Let's see what the bats can do next on the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
Are you ready for a new car? State Credit Union now has new car loan rates as low as 1.99% APR. And you'll enjoy having no car payments for up to 90 days. Not a member of State Credit Union yet? Joining is fast and easy. Visit their website for details. SCSCU.com. That's SCSCU.com. State Credit Union, taking members where they want to go. Terms and conditions apply. Rates, conditions, and programs subject to change without notice. Equal housing lender, federally insured by the NCUA.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
Hi, my name is Blake Walters, and you're listening to Fireflies Radio.
Johnny Perdomo, Brennan McNair, and Lisandro Rodriguez are the 3 due up. They've got a tall task. Max Carlson has been very good this season. 1 for 1 in save opportunities. This would be save opportunity number 2. And we saw it last inning, but a heck of a lot of strikeouts for Carlson this year. Entering the game, 22 strikeouts in just 13 innings. He gets 1 more to 2 batters face last inning. Bottom third for the Fireflies, and you can throw today's stat line out the window in a 1-run game in the bottom of the 9th. You just let it eat. Here's Johnny Perdomo with 14 ribbies already this season. First pitch, a fastball cut right through. 90 miles per hour does not tell the full story, though. 20 inches of vertical break, 9 inches of horizontal break. That thing's moving like crazy. 0-1 on its way. Strike 2, this time at 92. And I guarantee you, if you look at the metrics, it's about the same. 19 and 11 on the vertical, then the horizontal break. Tough to get a read on it, especially when you're facing him for the first time. 2-strike offering. High and outside. 94. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Johnny Perdomo. This is a bat that Columbia's used near the top of the order a couple of times, but Perdomo's going through a bit of a slump. What a better time to break out of it. 2-strike pitch, taken low, and we're back to even. Prior to this inning, only 2 batters faced for Carlson. At batter number 3, we're going to throw pitch number 17 already. Breaking ball for strike 3. 2 punch-outs and a walk. Certainly not a guy that you see 1 and 2 pitch ABs to, that's for sure. Frederick McNair 0 for 3 today. Columbia down to their final 2 chances, down by 1. Hit his first home run of the season last week against the Carolina Mudcats. Now his homers in 3 different ballparks in the league. First pitch. Ball low and outside. The easy one, of course, home. Had a couple home runs at Segra Park last year. Had a grand slam in Augusta last season. And this year he adds Carolina with those tall walls to the home run tally board. 1-0. Right down Broadway. It's called strike 1. Carlson slowed it down. And we're back to even. The next throw will be his 20th pitch on the evening. He's got 2 outs to show for it thus far. Break-even stuff. Swing and a miss. McNair right over the top of it. Back-to-back curveballs, and both of them come in for strikes. Lisandro Rodriguez on deck with a pair of hits already in today's game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back punch-outs. This time, McNair extends the zone on some high cheese. One last chance for the Columbia Fireflies. It belongs to Lisandro Rodriguez. He scored the only run of the night for the Fireflies, who trailed 2-1, and now, hopefully, can give Columbia some extra depth. Should Rodriguez reach base safely, it's the top of the order. Eric Torres, Blake Mitchell, and Daniel Vasquez. Carlson gets the call, likes it, throws home, ball low. 1-0. Max Carlson from Minnesota actually went to the University of North Carolina up in Chapel Hill before getting selected in the 12th round of last year's draft. 1-0 finds the outside corner. We're back to even. Was a starter for North Carolina. 1-1. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 14 starts, 3 relief appearances as a junior. 5-2 with a 5.45 ERA, 5 quality starts, and had more strikeouts than innings pitched. Time called by Rodriguez. The Fireflies down to their final strike tonight. His best game came against the Wolfpack, 7 2/3 innings against NC State. Just 3 hits to get his 4th win of 2023. That was a good NC State team last year. 2-strike pitch. Popped up left side of the infield. That should do it. Anderson's underneath it, and he catches it for the final out of the inning. Columbia's offense falls flat. 1-2-3, 9th inning. And the Fireflies fall a final score of 2-1. They stay 1.5 back of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers as the Fireflies record turns to 13-12 on the season. Salem now 13-15, almost an inverse of the Fireflies. Felix Arande gets the loss. Arande's now 2-2, and the win belongs to Michael Sansone. Max Carlson earns his 2nd save of the season as he was able to record the final 4 outs of the ball game. We'll hit a brief commercial break. Once we come back, we'll wrap up exactly what happened tonight, and we'll talk a little bit more about Hope at Bat and Trash the Poop Dog Days of Summer coming up just tomorrow at 7:05 at Segra Park. You're listening to the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network.
This is business today. Fast, unpredictable, always changing. Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential. Segra, freedom to grow. Proud sponsor of the Columbia Fireflies.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Hi, my name's Ethan Bosacker, and you're listening to Fireflies Baseball.
Fireflies unable to take home game number 1 of the series, losing 2-1 to the Salem Redsox. The Fireflies still a game and a half back of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, who dropped 4-1 to the Carolina Mudcats. Felix Arande, 5 innings, 2 earned runs, and it's a good start, but it's going to end up being a loss for Arande, who's now 2-2 on the season. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, a no decision. He didn't go long enough to qualify. 4 2/3 innings of work. He did allow 1 run. That run belongs to Lisandro Rodriguez. He singled, stole second, and then came around after Daniel Vasquez lined one of his 3 base knocks into center field. At the time, it made it a 1-1 game in the 3rd inning, but the real story of this one was the bullpen for Columbia. The Fireflies got to see Chase Isbell toss 2 scoreless innings. We saw a scoreless 8th inning from Doug Kirkland and a scoreless 9th from Connor Fenlong. But the real cool part was Chase Isbell having a 4 strikeout inning, just the 3rd Columbia Fireflies player to do so. Marlon Willis in 2022, John McMillan in 2023, and now Chase Isbell in 2024 with a 4 strikeout contest. Tomorrow we'll be back at it at 7:05. Lefty Hunter Pattison gets the start. He's 1-2 with a 4.12 ERA, and on the other end, it's righty Lewis Cohen. Cohen 1-3 with a 4.19 ERA. It's Hope That Bat Night. Every strikeout in Major League Baseball and Minor League Baseball tomorrow. Major League Baseball will donate $10 towards breast cancer research. That includes our game here at Segra Park. Tonight was Strikeout Breast Cancer Night, and tomorrow we keep the theme rolling. It's also Trash the Poop Dog Days of Summer. You can bring your furry friend along with you. Your leashed pup can head to either of the grass lawns here at Segra Park, and they're free with your ticket, which if you buy today, costs $6 at ColumbiaFireflies.com. Remember, buy early, save money, and have fun with us at Segra Park all week and all next week, too. Columbia's next 12 home games will be here at Segra Park. Looking down, though, we're out of time. Thanks so much for joining. I've been John Kosis, and this has been the Columbia Fireflies Baseball Network. Have a great night, everybody.